Hey guys, it's Rachel from The Little Green Lamb, and today I have my October and November favorites. I didn't do an October favorites because it got to the beginning of November and I was quite busy with schoolwork, so I just kind of blew it off and decided to do a combined one at the end of this month. I'm going to try to make this video not too long, so we're going to jump into my favorites. I'm just combining my favorites from October and November. I'm not going to specify which was my favorite in which month necessarily. So yeah, because most of these favorites have been my favorites for both months. So today I decided to start from like entertainment first. We're going to start with songs I've been loving in music. So the one album that has been it's still on my playlist up to this day. It's December 8th today, I think. I was going to film this yesterday, but I completely forgot. Anyway, the album is by Blue, and it's called Roulette or Roulette. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. It's Roulettete. I call it Roulette, but I'm not sure how everybody else pronounces it. But I've absolutely loved this album. I love like every song on the album. It's like crazy because I thought I was gonna like this album, but I've ended up loving it. It's still my like recently played. I play it almost every other day. I think I play it once. When I was really in that hype of it, like I really loved listening to it. Like I still really love listening to it, but when I was really obsessed with it, I listened to it 2 or 3 times a day, the album, like just on my commute to school and walking around campus and the like. But I really love that album. Other songs I've been loving are Alone With Me by Cher Lloyd. Oh, I'm also looking at my agenda if I'm looking down. Love on Top by Beyonce. Wish You Were Here, Cody Simpson and Becky G. Overdose by Jason Derulo. A Drop in the Ocean by Javier Colon. Rock Your Body by Justin Timberlake. Jealous by Nick Jonas, which I didn't think I'd like, but my sister bought it, and it's really funny because that song works perfectly with a song by Blue. If you listen to Jealous first and then Break Your Heart? One second. I have my phone right here because I have other songs I haven't wrote down because I only wrote down my October favorites. It's called, Break My Heart by Blue. If you listen to those together, it kind of is like a story. And All I Want for Christmas by Mariah Carey, which I was listening to in October because when I was like in the midst of midterms, I was like, Rachel, the goal to get for this end of the semester, like basically when I finish exams this year, I'll be finished exams December 17th at night is my last exam. And then I'm like, that's your goal, like the holidays, because it's hard to get into the holiday spirit when you're so busy studying and working on other homework. So I try to, but I don't want to get too excited because then I don't want to study because I just love the holidays, and also like, there's no school, so what could be better? Other songs I've been really loving, we're just going to go through here. Not Too Young and Not Too Old by Aaron Carter. It's a great jam. It made me really laugh because a certain part came on and my brother's always like talking about the PlayStation. It's like, don't talk about the PlayStation or something like that. Yeah, it's probably not very funny to you guys, but I found it really funny. Siempre Tu by Diego Boneta. Sorry, I'm just looking down at my phone, guys. I don't know if you can see it, if it's in frame or not. Work by Iggy Azalea. Going Checkmate by Jesse McCartney. Basically Jesse McCartney's album in Technicolor. La Jeunesse Féline by La Bronze. I don't know if I pronounced that right. Wild Things by Mac Wilds. And my 2 songs are down here, I know. And Wonder Man and Illusion, both by Tiny Tempa. Loving all those songs. I'm still loving most of those songs. So shows is Beverly Hills 90210. I actually just like at the beginning of December, I think the 1st of December, I finished rewatching the whole series, all 10 seasons. Absolutely loved it the second time around. The last episode, if you've seen Beverly Hills 90210, the last episode's like so great because everything comes like full circle for, well, at least most of my favorite characters. I also watched the Melissa and Joey Halloween special, which was really funny. The thing about if you've seen it, and the thing about the cabinets, like, don't touch my cabinet. It was really funny. I'm really excited for the Christmas special, actually, because it's this week. The Middle, I've been absolutely loving all the episodes. It's so funny. I think it's a bit behind in Canada. They just did the Thanksgiving episode, but I'm not sure if they're behind or caught up. I know in the US is Thanksgiving, I think a week or 2 ago. I'm not 100% sure. But it's always weird watching a Thanksgiving episode. And the New Girl, same thing. It's always weird watching Thanksgiving when Thanksgiving, like for me, was like a month ago. And I've been loving Revenge. It's gone so good. I'm just an episode behind, so I need to catch up on that. And that's basically all the TV shows I've been loving. All the Christmas specials I find are coming out this upcoming week, so I'll have to tune into that. So my beauty favorites, these are my ones from October, then I'll go through my ones from November. So October, I got the Essence I Love Stage Eyeshadow Base, and this is basically what you put on before you put your eyeshadow. And I had an old one of this, but it was like from like years, like I think 2 years ago, which is probably not very good for my eye, but my eyelid, I don't think that really affected. But my mom picked me up this one, and I really like it. It actually works really well, and it's basically, it doesn't, I wouldn't say it's better than my other one, but it's just as good, I would say, and it's really cheap, so that's even better because my other one was kind of expensive. Yeah, and then I've been loving the strawberry hand cream. My hands were extremely dry the last 2 months, and this stuff actually was really nice. It didn't exactly cure my dryness in my hands because they were actually very, very serious, like where it would like not to get too gross, but like my skin would start to like get red, like really red, like it looked like I have a cut on my hand, which I didn't. So this was really nice. It did actually soothe my hands. It didn't exactly repair it as the best, but I do actually really like it. It's more like just a casual, I would say, hand, if you just want your hands to feel softer. And then I've been loving the Accru Acacia Protein BB Cream, and I got this in my October, I'm pretty sure, or it was September, one of those. Ipsy bags, and I didn't think I'd like it because I keep getting hair products, and I cannot use the hair products, but some of them I will try, and this one you don't have to put in my roots. And my roots is where the bad, like on my scalp and my roots, it's where all the bad stuff happens with like different things. But you put this at the end of your hair, and it's actually made my hair feel much softer, and I really did enjoy it. Now we have my November beauty favorites. One of them being the Aveeno Active Naturals Daily Moisturizing Lotion. And this is hand cream, and this has actually been the only, I've tried 4 hand creams in the last 2 months, and this has actually been the only one that has actually cured my really severe dry hands, which I was just talking about the strawberry one. That one was really nice, but I don't really like the smell of this one. It really smells like, it's just not a really nice smell, but it did cure my hands. I usually just put it on before I go to bed, so I don't really have to smell it because I'm sleeping. But I use the other one more during the day, where I use this one at nighttime. And then I've been really loving Ultra Repair Lip Therapy by First Aid Beauty, as well as their Ultra Repair Cream. First, the lip balm. My lips have not been chapped this winter from using this, and usually they do get a little bit chapped because it is very cold, and they just, like when I wear lipstick, some of the lipstick I wear is a little bit mattifying, which I find dries up my lips. But I've been putting this on like once or twice a day, and it does the trick. And I've been using the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream, and I absolutely love this stuff. I'm going to have to definitely repurchase both these items. This has actually gone down quite a bit because I've used a lot of it. But basically, this is really good. Like, it doesn't exactly on my face. There's a face one specifically for the face. This one's for both face and other parts. But I've been using this, and it does take away, like, the redness. Like, if I do have a blemish, it does take away the redness, and it does kind of cure it. But it's slower on the face. But, like, if you have, like, even, like, a dry spot on your hand, I use this also on my hands, and it temporarily relieved it for the dryness. But the next thing I've been loving is the L'Occitane Precious Eye Balm. It's just this little container, and it's an eye cream, and I hauled this in my last haul as well as the other stuff. And this stuff is a little more expensive, but for my skin, I don't like my skin, and what I buy for my lips, those are the two areas where I'll actually splurge a bit, because skin I find is very important, and lip products, like, I just have an obsession. But I've been just using an eye cream. I just use it at night. It says to use it at night and morning, but I honestly don't need to use it that much, because it's basically just to like minimize redness and like wrinkles near your eyes. But I don't like, my mom started using one from a very young age, and it's actually better to start using them young and start preserving your skin. That's what she told me, so that's why I picked up one, and it's just been using it before bed, and I've noticed quite a big difference. My eyes look a little wider in the morning, and they've just been looking wider in general. Maybe that's just me, but I feel like that's happened. I haven't really tested to see. I have to look back on stuff because I've taken photos like months ago, so I want to see and compare, but I've been really liking it. It does sting a little bit, but I think I like when stuff actually stings, because then I know that has been all my monthly favorites. December will be on time. December will be quite hectic because there's a lot of things to do, not only wrapping up the month, but wrapping up the year in total. And yes, sorry this was once again a day late. And I want to thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!